don't matter, you're no fun, your friends aren't cool, and what you do is nothing to brag about, unless it's something everyone has been talking about, or wish that they had. If it's branded as valuable, and if it gets a lot of looks, if your social status improves, then she might take interest in you. But that's the only reason why she would. She's not a good person, she's only cute, and this selfish, shallow piece of shit inside of her makes her ugly as sin. Time and time again, I've given her a chance. It almost believed that there was a human inside of her that really fucking cared. But I asked for too much, invested in a hollow, empty shell, the kind that gets filled with superficial trash. Not a soul, no heart. My friend, the monster eats and sleeps and breathes the struggles of individuals just like us, sustained by your grief. My friend, the narcissist only cares about how good you can make her look, emotionally handicapped.
What is going on, everybody? It is the Hot Garbage Podcast. We are back, and hopefully better than ever after our long hiatus that we've had. Just a lot of different scheduling conflicts and everything. So, we are back. Hopefully more regularly now. We got a lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah. Yes, we do, my buddy.
And I am here as always with the usual suspects, Mr. Tyler Asterox Katzman.
What's up?
And Jimmy Guac Digley Reinschmidt,
Hey.
curly-headed fuckboy. We back, better than ever, and we're going to talk about this episode. Specifically, we've all decided that we'd like to talk about the big thing that's been going on, E3.
North Korea. Oh, I don't have the doc up. Sorry.
This is the politics podcast. We're a politics podcast now.
Yeah, Trump's new policy. That's what we'll be talking about today for about an hour and a half.
There'll be a poll on Facebook later on today.
Yep. We're fitting to get real volatile tonight. No, we're gonna talk about E3 because we're just three video game fanatics, and there was just a ton of shit. We just probably spent about 10 minutes before the show just sitting here trying to just comprehend. Mostly Jimmy and I just trying to comprehend just like anything from E3 like holistically, because I didn't get to watch a ton of it. Jimmy, I don't know how much you got to watch. How much you get to watch?
Not as much as I normally do.
Ditto.
Lydia and me have been sucked into Realm Royale, and
Oh, dude, don't get me started. We'll be here all night.
and work and play and go and camping and stuff.
Nice.
And got to watch it.
Cool. Yep, same here. So not a whole lot, but our third compatriot here, Tyler.
I've seen enough. I've seen enough to talk about, but I'm just not. I haven't seen everything. I want to see it all.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I'm kind of like I'm like a retro. Like I'll go back and watch everything now that E3 is over. I watch it on my own time. But Tyler Astrox over here, homeboy took time off work to watch some E3 shit. So he's committed. So and I know he wants to talk a ton of Nintendo. I think that was his main interest, and he also wants to talk about some. Oh, what was that crappy game that used to be only on PlayStation, but now it's actually going to be cool and be on everything? I think it won best game at E3 this year. I don't know, Kingdom something? Oh, Kingdom Hearts, that's right. Kingdom Hearts 3.
I actually didn't know what you were talking about for a second.
Wow, dude, Tyler.
I was like, Fortnite? You're talking about
We're
Fortnite?
the fucking Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Dude, if Fortnite won best game at E3, I would probably just fucking.
I probably wouldn't watch much more E3.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm done.
I mean,
I'd be like, well, it's decided. Fortnite's the end all be all.
I mean, it's not in the nominations, obviously, but I mean, they haven't picked the best of E3 yet. So when you were like best of E3, and I was like, wait, what's best of E3? I was like, it's probably fucking Fortnite or some shit, ain't it?
No,
dude. If if Fortnite got best game, I would officially categorize E3 as like the Oscars. Like they're just completely blind and they don't realize what's fucking good.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's
So
just
no, we
voting
had,
with
yeah.
money.
So we had a lot of E3 stuff. The new game Anthem was displayed. There's a new Assassin's Creed game. There's Gears 5. There's a new Halo game. That's just some of the stuff that I'm mostly interested in. I don't have a Nintendo Switch.
Yet.
What in the hell? Oh. Ow. I'm sorry. I'm on E3 stuff like a fucking Assassin's Creed toad. Just like started deafening my ears right there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I told
We're
you,
going
dude,
back to
this
Greece.
Fucking IGN. And they're just
You're right. I'm not been a
ear
big fan of
cancer.
IGN. No shit.
They're ear cancer, dude.
So I think I'm just gonna let Tyler. I just want to dive right in. I want to hear some Nintendo stuff because I am interested to hear what Nintendo's been doing, but I don't have a Switch. But from what I've heard, I'm just gonna have more and more reasons to buy one after this. So
All right, Tyler. Top 3 announcements from Nintendo.
let's go. Hit me with it.
There's a new Super Smash Bros.
All right, thank you guys for tuning into the show this week. That's about all we have. That's the most important thing. If you guys like the Hard Coverage Podcast, please like us on iTunes. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, go ahead, Tyler.
So we got one.
Smash Bros.
Yeah, it's hard to say. There was a lot of stuff that we kind of already knew that was coming out. If we're talking about big announcements from surprises, you obviously have Smash Bros. Dubbed Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's a combination of every single character and stage from previous past, incorporating melee mechanics with more of a fast, less floaty Smash 4 playstyle. So it really has the perspective to be the like end all of all Smash games, which is great. Looking pretty good. Added 2 new characters, Inklin from Splatoon and Ridley from Metroid. Finally added Ridley after many, many votes. Next, brand new game. Have not heard anything about it. Super Mario Party. There's a new Mario Party game. It's going back to the actual board format with dice and everything. I have watched pretty much every single Nintendo Treehouse is what they're called, which is like 3 days of showing off games and stuff. And I've watched pretty much every one so far. And it looks really good. It's been a while since Mario Party's been back to its true board and dice form with mini games and things.
Yeah, so it's not a new game per se. It's just like
No, it's a brand new game.
But like I'm saying like the Mario Party like idea. When you said it's going to be a new game, I was thinking like brand new IP, completely new concept. Threw me off a little bit there.
There's a difference between a new game and a series and a brand new.
Yeah,
concept.
it's like not a new IP, it's just a new game. So
That's okay, a new IP. That's what I was trying to say. I thought it was a whole new IP.
Yeah.
That's awesome though. It's really exciting. That's really exciting. 'Cause I know the last Mario Party, like the Bowser boss version, people weren't a huge fan of that, including me.
Yeah, I never played Mario Party since like the good ones, which was like at most GameCube.
Yep.
But so yeah, it looks really good. It's back to the same old style. What else? New minigame mode. You can use multiple switches to make your own custom boards by arranging the switches next to each other and then drawing lines.
Wow.
So really
What?
cool, fun little gimmicks and stuff, and it looks super cool. Really cool minigames. New Fire Emblem is titled Fire Emblem Three Houses. It incorporates kind of a Fire Emblem Warriors style with the traditional Fire Emblem top-down combat style, turn-based RPG. Looks super lit. 2019 sometime. No idea. Other than that, the only games that are like brand new that are looking really good that I saw was, I'm trying to find the name of it because I already forgot. It's called like something robots. It's like Nintendo Switch robot game.
Yes, the Nintendo Switch robot game coming to stores soon.
Guess what? I didn't find the game that I was actually looking for. It's on the Switch subreddit. Actually, I can just go there real quick.
Does it have robots in the title?
No, actually.
Wow.
It doesn't at all. But you mentioned new IP, so I wanted to talk to you about it. It's like on the list. Hold on. It's called Daemon X Machina. It's really cool. So it's from the makers of Armored Core, so a really well recognized mech franchise game. And footage looks great. You pilot multiple different styles of like kind of robots. It's basically giant humanoid tanks. There's 4 different weapons, fully customizable, rocket launchers, machine guns, katanas, walk freely, fly around missions, multiplayer, and you can throw enemies, attack stuff. You know, it looks pretty cool. I'm pretty excited for that. Brand new IP and everything. It's been a while since we had a good robot game. So, pretty excited for that.
Bring back the mechs.
This shit straight looks like Gundam.
It looks really good, though, because a lot of Gundam games really suck. So I'm actually okay with this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it looks pretty cool. I just watched like the gameplay reveal or whatever.
Yeah, it actually looks super cool. We haven't seen too much of it, so it's hard to say.
A lot of potential.
But that one looks good. The only other game that's brand new, I don't know if you looked into Starlink. I've been kind of really into Starlink now that I've watched more of it. It's technically a Ubisoft game, so I'm not going to go into it more because we can talk about it later. But for the Nintendo Switch, there's an exclusive Fox McCloud plane and fighter that comes with it for the Nintendo Switch, and it confirmed that you can play as full story mode throughout the entire game as Fox, and it ties in with like Star Fox Zero and everything. And we can talk about that later, but that is another cool game that's coming. That's pretty much it. We have Pokemons. We kind of already knew about the Pokemons. Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee.
Yep.
They confirmed there's online, so you can do battles and trades and stuff locally or wirelessly online. 2 players can play the game at once by using both Joy-Cons. You can have 2 trainers on the screen. It just takes whatever second Pokemon is from your inventory to play. And no more wild Pokemon battles. You can only capture Pokemon in the wild, and you get full experience based off of the difficulty of the Pokemon and stuff. And
I just want to confirm this. They're coming out with a new Pokemon game next year.
Right. This is so the Let's Go games or whatever. Let's Go. Yeah, the Let's Go games are probably going to be a returning franchise that kind of takes the old games and brings them up to snuff with more of like new interest in mechanics and things. So they confirmed that they'll try and keep the Let's Go games around, but they did talk that in 2019 the core new series, whatever 7th gen it is, game is already in development, and it'll go more towards the competitive aspect, which means most likely the old mechanics will return. So this is
that's what more interests me, definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna be back to the RPGs. I mean, yeah, but
let's dive into the Pokemon real quick. Jimmy, go ahead. I want to get into
that like Go idea, because if it's really kind of like what I think it's gonna be, where you're just running around Pokemon Red, and instead of having to like grind XP, you can just like go catch Pokemon, and it's much more interactive. It's like 3D. It sounds really good. I don't know how the fights and stuff are going to turn out in it. Do you know if it's just going to be like Go, where you just kind of like ape out on your keyboard or whatever it is?
Nope. The only Go thing is capturing Pokemon. They've pretty much quadrupled up the amount of trainers to offset the fact that there's no wild Pokemon battles, and the actual battles themselves are completely the same. Graphics have been hit up a notch, so everything looks crisp. There's more reaction and like actual animation with the specific moves, like Earthquake and stuff. So other than that, no. Like, I mean, people get really, really, really upset about this because they see the Go and they're like, I don't want to play Go. I want to play Pokemon. But outside of the capturing of the Pokemon, it's 100% a normal Pokemon game, if not even better. I love.
That's kind of what I thought it was going to be, and that's super enticing to me. Like, I absolutely love that.
I mean,
and see, that was and I was one of those people that you just described, like, oh fuck, it's like I want an updated version of like Red, of like those old like.
And not just like graphically, like totally overhaul it. Give us
like a legit console. I want like Red. Completely upgraded graphics, like include all this modern technology, all this modern capability that we have, and let me go online and like fucking battle people. Like basically like an MMORPG Pokemon is basically like what I am and what I think a lot of people are just like dying for. And I think
the Kanto region too.
Yeah.
Kanto.
And I think this new Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, it's a step in the right direction. But when I heard that they were making this new one next year as well, I was like, all right. So they're still working on something else. So I'm excited to see what that is. Now, I'm not a game developer, so I don't know how feasible what I really want is, how possible it is, and stuff like that. It's just that's like the dream situation right there. And I think
I mean, that does
yeah.
exist on PC. There's a company that has been making a Pokemon-based game that's fully online, and I think it's out on PC. There's a few, obviously, but there's one that's already out, I'm pretty sure.
Is that associated with
The only one
Pokemon
I've heard
brand?
about is
course
Pokemon
not.
Uranium, and they shut Pokemon Uranium down, so I'm surprised that that's
Oh,
around.
no, not that. There's this
Yeah,
other
how's
guy
that
that's
shit
been
happening
doing a
then?
different game.
So if it's not associated, how's it working? How's it
Yeah,
not shut
because
down?
Uranium got shut down like a couple days after your release. So, or I guess they didn't manually shut it down, but they sent him cease and desist letters, and the guy just shut it off.
From what I remember, there's two that have been in development. One's been more like one's been out for a while, but it's been more like kind of a browser-based game, so not like Unreal Engine graphics crazy shit, but it has multiple people in like a same like world and stuff, and you can do like trainer battles and things with a lot less toned down overtones. And then there's another one that's in development now that has completely separate design, so it's not a ripoff, which is why they can get away with it, but it's completely basically the Pokemon MMORPG. Like, obviously you have different Pokemon, and they're not called Pokemon, and then the moves are different, but that one I've been seeing a while. I think that's supposed to use Unreal Engine or something, and it looks pretty good. But I don't know. I mean, you're correct, because yellow is yellow. Whatever, Pokemon. Let's go. It's a good step in the direction, because now we're getting multiple people in the same world.
Exactly. Yep.
But I mean, feasibly, and you're not the first person to say this, it just doesn't make sense to do an open world Pokemon game. I mean, it really doesn't from a financial standpoint and from a technical standpoint.
Wait, isn't the Pokemon kind of already open world?
No, like MMORPG, like massively multiplayer online. So, like because he wants an MMO, which is basically like a fully online open world Pokemon game. Like, I want to be able to like go into my World of Warcraft hub and see a bunch of people, but then we're just Pokemon. We're playing.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
I
Why not?
it's not feasible, because financially they're going to lose money, so that doesn't make sense at all for them to do that. And from a technical standpoint, there's so many people that have given developers so much crap for having games that are like always online type things. I mean, people have been having so much backlash for Fallout 76 or whatever it is, because they're scared of having that toned down aspect in the way that it is. And anytime you do something that's going to be completely based off of online, like an MMO, it just opens you up to, okay, massive servers, which, might I add, Nintendo's never had a good online server experience, period. So now you want to make a Pokemon game, a main Pokemon game that's based off of Nintendo's servers. As a professional Nintendo player from Smash back in the old days and Splatoon now, it doesn't work. It just, don't do this to yourself.
Yikes.
You guys are going to get pissed. Like, I mean, Nintendo doesn't do online. Nintendo's just like, online? Is that dial-up? Like, they don't understand online at all. Thank God Fortnite let people use voice chat built into the system.
Well, yeah, they're the kings of single player games. Really, I think it's like Nintendo is. That's what they're really good at, and props to them for recognizing that, I guess.
But like, what are we gonna do? Like, no one else is gonna ever make a Pokemon game besides Game Freak and Pokemon Company. So then, how do you make an MMO that everyone wants?
Maybe you don't. Maybe this just never
I'll
happens.
give you a loony idea. You license your fucking IP out, Nintendo, for once.
Financial. So financially, you're saying it's a good idea to give up, like, probably
You can
your
license-
number one
You don't have
IP.
to license the IP forever. You can give people games. Like,
Okay,
it's not. You don't have to go the fucking stupid Star Wars battle and say, okay, well, EA is the only people that can make Star Wars games. Like, you can just be like, all right, we have a license to make a couple games. Or give someone a license to make an MMO like that. Like, seriously. Like, give an MMO person that license, and maybe the MMO people will prosper from it, because they get a free fucking license for Pokemon. And then Nintendo can profit basically just by saying, here you go, and then they make money, dude. I mean, if it makes money, which your concerns about servers and people's opinions about MMOs are pretty valid.
Yeah.
So,
because
but that if you want to do it and you don't want to like twiddle your thumbs and have Nintendo do it, pay someone to do it.
Yeah.
But then you get the Call of Duty treatment, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna skip the next 2 years of Call of Duty games because it's fucking Treyarch and Black Ops bullshit. So then you're
Not if you have like a separate IP of just MMO, like.
But then
in
we get
this
the
instance,
Niantic
it's
treatment.
not.
and people hated how Pokemon Go was first treated when Niantic got the licensing for it. There's just no way to win because people are gonna get pissed.
Yeah.
People are pissed
I think
about
you're right.
Pokemon or Let's Go. People are pissed about Go. People are pissed that there's not an MMO.
People are mad about everything, though.
It's true.
You can't just sit off a public outrage. Like, a lot of people really like the new Pokemon idea for Let's Go.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, it's good. We like
so,
it.
I
We
mean,
like it. That's
Yeah.
honestly Breath of the Wild. That's what you need. Just Breath of the Wild Pokemon, single player, massively open world.
Yep.
3D.
That's it. That's all I need.
That's it. Like, you can keep it Let's Go style. I'm okay with that. Where like you're in this
What
open
about, like-
world and you see Pokemon and you physically walk up to them and start a battle. That's okay.
what about like drop in, drop out co-op or something? I don't know.
I think a Let's Go meets Breath of the Wild would be perfect. I know people would be mad about the wild battles, but you're right. Drop in and drop out co-op, either online or locally, by having the dual Joy-Cons and a massively
both.
open world. Yeah, both. Yeah, I think that would be perfect. I just think it's gonna make too much money. Nintendo has so much other things they can milk money from, and they're just not gonna want to do this. They're just not
Yeah, so
gonna want
here's-
to, unfortunately.
Something I thought would be really cool. So when you play on the new NBA 2K games, you you make a character and you're like in a neighborhood with like other people, other real players, and you can just like walk to like the street courts and like you can just like join like a pickup game. And it's super easy. It actually works really well. I always thought it'd be super cool if like Nintendo could figure out how to do that with like a Pokemon game. Like have like your Breath of the Wild MMORPG single player, but you go to like a stadium or like an area and it's basically the same model as like the NBA My Park pickup game. Like you just walk in there and it's like you can just like pick like a battle stage. It's like
So
somebody's there.
You're saying do our idea, but then have a stadium in there just for like the Elite Four or whatever.
For
you
that,
wanna
for that,
call
no,
it,
for that co-op, like to play with other real people, like to get that multiplayer thing in there.
But they
It's like,
did
I
that
thought you were
for
talking about like battles.
They did that for 3DS though, because a lot of the more recent 3DS games, they have a specific section you go to, and then as long as you're online, you'll see a bunch
for
of
online.
people's characters.
Perfect. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, to even just do
Yeah,
it on consoles.
do
But in a
Do that.
3D better aspect, yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
just do Breath of the Wild, drop in, drop out co-op with a stadium in it.
Like Pokemon on mobile, Pokemon Mobile's been great. It's time to fucking move to like console. Give us some good fucking graphics. Real talk, like fucking give us like an epic Pokemon game. Like I want to see Charizard in fucking 1080p on my fucking big screen. Like
I want to
I
see
mean, that's
his
that's,
eyes
that's
get
Let's Go
bloodshot.
though. I mean, Let's Go is gonna be that 1080p Charizard, buddy.
let's go. Then even yeah, perfect.
I want
Great.
like full on graphics, man. I want to see Charizard's eyeballs just like go nuts when he
Yeah.
breathes fire and just like
I just want to see him roll back as he just unleashes this flame orgasm. I'm just kidding.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
is Tyler the only one with a Switch? I don't have one.
Here, yeah.
Yeah. So it makes all this talk worthless because Jimmy and I don't have Nintendo Switch.
But I mean,
we're cucks.
Yet I'm getting one. For
I mean,
sure.
I'm
This-
gonna
have to
this-
get one.
this Christmas.
I'd
I'm
like to
getting
point out this is not this is not a scheduled talk that I'm getting paid for, but if you are really thinking about it, there is a huge sale going on right now for Nintendo Switch and like all the best titles. Like Breath of the Wild right now is 30% off, Splatoon's 30% off, some of these great other games, third-party games are 30% off. The South Park game is like $10. On top of that, GameStop and other places are doing like up to $300 off of a Switch, depending on a system that you trade in. $100 off. You could trade in a fucking 3DS and you get $100 off. Pretty much any 3DS that's like a 3DS and not like a shit DS. Like there's.
I'd pay $100 for a 3DS. Give me. I'll just pay the $100.
Hey, go buy Gadget Fix. See if they have any shit ass DSs lying around and buy one and trade it in immediately.
I have a perfectly working 3DS actually that I never use. So
I mean, and let's put it this way: what are you going to use it for? Because Pokemon's on the Switch now, Zelda's on the Switch now. I mean,
yeah,
just
there's really
get a
no reason
Switch.
to have a DS anymore, which
This is
sucks.
the perfect time to do it. I don't know how long. I think the sale. Oh, what is this? The sale's until like the 17th or something. I think it's like really. It's like going to end soon. But like,
Damn, I
this
just
is a
do
good
not,
time. This is a good time to get
Coupon
a Switch.
code Tyler.
Fuck, I just do
checkout.
not have the money.
Fire Emblem Warriors is on the list.
Ugh.
Ultra Street Fighter 2 as well. I mean, there's just if you're gonna get a
Damn.
Switch, this is a very, very good deal, and I guarantee you, once these other games like Smash and Pokemon start creeping up, you're gonna have 0 deals. 0 deals.
I can't. I don't.
How
okay.
much does the Switch offer? Is it just?
It's
stuff
I
kinda
think it's like
right
$300 full price.
It's 300 to full
Yeah,
price.
that's full price.
It's just extra money towards trade-in right now. It's like 20
So
to
if I
50%
trade-
more towards trade-ins.
so
I don't
could
have
get
shit
it-
to trade in.
I
What,
could get it
doesn't
down to
Lydia have a
200 if I
3DS?
trade in a 3DS.
No, she has just a DS.
Unlucky.
Yeah. I could trade in a 3DS, get 100, get it down to 200. Damn. Okay. We've talked enough about how my personal financial struggles are ruining my life.
Mario Tennis Aces comes out next week. Amazing
Yeah.
game. I got to play the
Same.
demo. It's amazing.
It's tennis though.
But it's literally like a full combat system tennis game. Like there's like 80 to 50 different mechanics that are involved in it. It's like a fighting game with tennis.
All right. So
Move on.
Pokemon's coming out, and we're all hype as fuck. I think that's the gist here, right?
Good enough.
Yeah.
Excited to see what's going on. Can we talk about the E3 Game of the Year winner, maybe? Do you guys want to talk about that?
We can.
Because I do. It's
What
a little game called Kingdom Hearts 3.
Are we spoiling anything from the trailers, or should I refrain?
Probably shouldn't. I mean, like the 2 people that listen to us probably don't want to hear spoilers. I mean, are you just talking about like as far as like who will be featured in the game?
I'm just talking about what I've seen in the trailers and what that means. So I don't want. I mean, it's like if you watch the trailer, it's not a spoiler. But if you've never played a Kingdom Hearts game, it's a spoiler. But then it's also your fault. So
I played the Kingdom Hearts games a long time ago.
then you probably won't even understand anything I say, anyways. So that's okay.
Well, we can talk about it. So, okay, so let's do this. Jamie, do you care about spoilers? Because I don't. I think we totally lost Jimmy.
Oh my god, did he DC?
His camera's frozen.
He freeze DC?
I bet he's just holding really fucking steel.
No,
So-
he's not. Okay.
Jimmy, are you with us? Can you hear us?
No, Jimmy's gonzo. This is a good
All
time
right.
to talk about it while he's dead.
Okay, so if you're listening and you do not want Kingdom Hearts spoiled for you, spoiler warning right now.
5 seconds.
you
You have
do-
5 seconds to leave.
5 seconds to pause, skip the podcast, whatever. We're going to talk Kingdom Hearts spoilers.
I mean, I'm not gonna like spoil all the games. I'm just like gonna talk about the trailer.
But if you're someone who wanted to go in with a completely clear, like you don't want, you want to be completely pure going into the game, and which probably some people do. It's fine. All right. So I'm hype as fuck for Kingdom Hearts 3 because it's going to be on Xbox, which is really awesome. I'm very excited about it. And I didn't get to see a ton from E3, but it won Game of the Year at E3, which is exciting.
It's nominated. There's nothing official yet.
I thought it was official.
No, they've just won like 90 million awards for nominee.
Okay.
But oh, dude,
My mistake.
This is gonna screw everything up now. That his.
It's all right. So we'll keep talking.
Oh,
So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3.
sweet. Okay.
Tyler, give me a little bit of a rundown. What are your thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 3? I mean, obviously you're excited.
So I've been reading a lot of posts by people that have been playing the demo, and it's sounding really polished. It's looking really good on paper. I mean, I'm pretty excited. It sounds like with what they have for development, it's going very well, and the delay of 2019 comes down more to in Japan and other countries, it's not a respectable time to try and push it towards the end of December for release, along with other major releases that are going on. And the development
Can you
team...
elaborate that on that a little bit? It's not a respectable time. What do you mean by that?
I don't even know if I can elaborate. I mean, this is just more of quotes from him. I imagine it just
Oh.
comes down to what the company's focusing on trying to release and also push through, along with other games that are coming out around that time.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, I
I
can't
didn't
remember-
realize you were quoting him directly. by the
No,
way.
that's just his quote. He basically just
Okay.
said that it was just a bad release window for them to try and do the end of December, which makes sense. It's like already going to be past
Yeah.
most of the deals. You don't want to like launch it too far back. They
Mm-hmm.
want a good baseline performance. There's not really anything coming in the beginning of January, so it makes sense. Well, it's it's end January, but January is a good month. You're not fighting with Pokemon and Smash Bros. You give them times to kind of settle down a little bit. And logistically, they can't push the game ahead of schedule because they've already taken so many delays for a reason. So it's like they can't work harder per se because they're already like 160%.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a bummer that it's coming out in January 2019 now, but we have an official date. Everything's on track. And, I mean, from all the interviews that he's been doing, I mean, God bless Nomura. I forget his name. God bless him for really doing all the interviews that he does, because he just goes so hard on interviews after the trailers and tells everyone as much as he can. But
and this game has so much scrutiny and attention, and it's huge. Like when this game comes out, it's gonna be insane. Like how much is gonna sell right away, because people have been waiting so long for a new Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah, I mean I think from what I've seen in the trailers, for people that don't know, they have Frozen as one of the new worlds that they showed off. They've been showing off Toy Story and Monsters, Inc. for a while.
Wreck-It Ralph?
Wreck-It Ralph is not a world, but he is a person.
Character, I guess, yeah.
And they started showing off more of Tangled. And some people on Reddit have been doing technical analysis between the movie Tangled and the video game, and it's really, really close. I personally think that the world of Tangled looks better than the actual movie did. So they're doing an amazing job as far as just the artwork and graphics and design go. I mean, switching the engine like they did was just the right call for sure, even if it took 2 years. But
yeah. I think it'll be because people are talking like, oh, are we going to see Star Wars or Marvel or any of that stuff? Because Disney technically has the rights to those. I'm really glad that they didn't put Star Wars or any of the Marvel stuff in there, because that stuff doesn't really feel Kingdom Hearts to me.
Yeah, I'm glad that at least they put in Pirates of the Caribbean. I was like, I guess one of the few that really liked that level, but they're doing a really good job. I did.
Yeah.
A lot of Reddit people disagree apparently, but
Well,
on paper, the new trailer for the new Pirates of the Caribbean levels look awesome. You get ship battles, underwater battles. The graphics look amazing. The story looks deep. The story is extremely deep. They actually dropped 2 huge things in the 3 trailers that literally fucks up everything. So
I think a lot of people are just haters on, like, as far as like, oh, they don't want, they don't think Pirates of the Caribbean like belongs in a Kingdom Hearts game. So I think a lot of people have like they have some sort of preset notion of like what kind of worlds belong in Kingdom Hearts, and I can see that why they think Pirates of the Caribbean isn't. But yeah, I'm with you. I think it's awesome. I guess I'm kind of bummed that I'm not going to be able to replay the older Kingdom Hearts before I play this one, because I don't have my PS2 anymore. I was hoping that they would reveal. They might have. I don't remember. I was hoping that they would reveal like that they're going to somehow remaster the old games and put them somewhere for access.
They have, not for Xbox though.
Not for Xbox, but yeah, which is what I didn't clarify. For Xbox players, which I imagine that will probably never happen, just because it'd be probably pretty difficult, I imagine. But
it's just licensing, I'm sure. I'm sure Sony's not going to give those up, especially when they're on some of its like everywhere catalog. So,
I mean, the story's so complicated though. So
yeah, it's very complicated. It's extremely complicated. But if you own a PlayStation, you can get a disc that comes with every single Kingdom Hearts game. So
when you play the Kingdom Hearts 3, you mean when you buy that?
They just have a bundle now that they announced that is literally every single Kingdom Hearts game remastered along with Kingdom Hearts 3, but it's for PlayStation only, obviously.
Dude, I own the wrong console. Hey! Gog Diggly is back. He doesn't have any sound.
And this is why I don't have a Switch yet, is because I need a new fucking router.
Single player king, bro. Nintendo Switch is the single player king.
Yeah, I was just talking next before we got here. That's like I need to get all 3 consoles at this point, which sucks at the world we live in, that you pretty much have to have all 3 consoles to play all the games that you want. By the time I get all 3 consoles, have enough money to buy them all, there's going to be a new generation getting ready to come out. So it's like, fuck my life. So,
yeah, there's already rumors of a PS5 and everything.
And watch, like next year I'll buy the PS5, and like then Sony's gonna start making shit games, and Microsoft's gonna have all the awesome ones, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? But probably what I'll end up doing, I'll probably just like go on Wikipedia or something and just like read like what happened in the previous Kingdom Hearts games, just like get myself caught up. We were just talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 right after you left.
There's
Talking
a
about some of the world and stuff.
there's a guy on YouTube that's going through and doing basically every like cutscene trailer from every Kingdom Hearts game in chronological order.
Ooh, yeah, bingo.
I'll have to find the YouTuber. He's not done yet. He's still on the second game, I believe, but he's basically having it. He'll have it all ready by the time that
Dude.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is out. So
Bless that man.
I would definitely say that that's probably better because cutscenes are fun
What
to
a
watch
hero.
and everything. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, Nintendo bringing the heat. You know, Square Enix bringing the heat with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Can we just talk about how ridiculous face scans have gotten? Since they have been able to input people's faces, they actually they did this with The Last of Us, and
Death
I
Stranding.
can guarantee you that they did it with Death Stranding, and guarantee you they did it with the new Kingdom Hearts, because those face scans on the Pirates of the Caribbean people were like fucking nuts.
Wait, what game is that for again?
In Kingdom Hearts 3, the Pirates of the Caribbean characters, like the face graphics look like they just like deep faked the
For
fucking
Kingdom
Pirates of
Hearts,
the
you mean?
Caribbean. Yeah?
I'm sure they'll fix that.
What? Fix it. I'm saying it looks great.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were saying it looked terrible.
No, like that's come so far. Like it's come to the point at which like so many of these games, I feel like they're just getting actors in now, and that's a good thing. Like they're literally just from the start to finish like acting it. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't think Kingdom Hearts used like the type of system you would see on like, I mean, Death Stranding is my best example because it's literally 100% Norman, like to a T, like in the game and out of the game. But I definitely think that they digitally went through like Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom and just analyzed the fuck out of them and used that to craft a character. Because they had, once again on Reddit, they had comparison between the Kingdom Hearts 2 Pirates of the Caribbean characters, the Kingdom Hearts 3 ones, and then just obviously what they look like in movie. And just the amount of detail is the biggest thing. Because when you get the detail right to a T with like how the faces and even like the way that they lay themselves as far as like rest and face and whatnot, that like makes 99% of the difference. And you're right, it looks really good. They're looking more like the actual characters and not just more of like models that look like the characters.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's freaking crazy.
It is. I mean, technology is, yeah. Technology.
Yep. So speaking of Death Stranding, man, what do you guys think of that game?
That's fucking me up, dude.
Is that the one where has like the Norman Reedus in it? Is that his name?
Yeah, Norman Reed.
I thought it was Reedus.
It's Reedus.
Is it? Oh, it is. My
The
bad.
Walking Dead.
Yep.
Daryl from Walking Dead.
Yep, Reedus.
Yeah. I watched one trailer for that like 3 months ago, and just like it just mind fucked me. I haven't watched anything since, just because like I don't know what the
Oh,
fuck this game is.
the latest trailer kind of explains a little bit more, so I would definitely say watch it because it has like in-game footage per se too.
There was a little bit of. There's a taste of it.
And what is it called?
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding.
Was there anything at E3 about it?
Yes.
There was just a trailer, as far as I know.
What the fuck? Why isn't it show about? Okay. Anyways, I'm not finding on the recap here, but I haven't been looking very hard. So
It's
I will
in
look
the
into that
best.
on my own time.
Yeah, it's in the best game of E3 2018.
is that something that you guys want to discuss now, or just kind of gloss over it?
I'm a Kojima fanboy, so I'm just gonna like go on a little rant here. Thank God Kojima is making games that he loves again, because I'm telling you, like even MGS4 was like a stretch for it. Like you could tell that he was at the end of his wits with it, and Metal Gear Solid 5 was, quite frankly, an unfinished game.
Really?
So
Okay.
yeah,
Wow.
they like pushed him out. He had a lot of things with Konami that had problems with, and but just the way Kojima speaks and the way that he formulates everything. Like if Tyler's talking about his trailers, he wanted to go into cinema, so he has like the best cinematography ever. Like he's always having these camera shots that are perfect for every cutscene. And I love the Fox engine, which, Tyler, do you know if he's using the Fox engine yet? Because I don't.
Isn't that
think
only
so.
licensed from the company? Because Kojima's
From
not
Co-
with whatchamacallit anymore.
It's weird though because his company built it, so it was built by Kojima Productions. The Fox engine was, so I don't know if he has any rights to it, but it definitely looks similar to it.
I was
So
just gonna
even
say
if
Unreal.
even if they
honestly.
don't own the Fox engine, they've done whatever they can to replicate it. And the lighting in that game is, I just love it. He makes it so realistic as far as like lighting sources. Like if you actually look at the way they were building MGS5 is crazy, and the dark like light times when people pull out flashlights is so darn realistic, which makes it so much fun.
So to cut in, they use the Decima engine, which is the same one that Horizon Zero Dawn uses.
Okay.
So that explains a lot because Horizon Zero Dawn is pretty damn well good looking game. So
Yeah.
I can see it.
That makes me feel bad because his team spent a lot of time building that engine.
I mean, he got kicked out of the company, so I'm not saying he should have been.
I think he left.
Well, I mean, he got kicked out for sure.
Well, he was under contract and he couldn't leave.
I know. I mean, I'm pretty sure they pressured him out, like where they were like, "We're gonna take all your shit," and then he's just like, "Ooh."
Yeah. Well, they just wanted him to make. They wanted him to make Metal Gear Forever, and he just kept telling them no after MGS2, and MGS3 was made, MGS4 was made, Peace Walker was made, 5 was made. You know,
Survive.
He worked on all those. Well, he didn't. He did not
I know. Survive is like the first Metal Gear without him. That didn't go very. What a great game.
Dude, that was a class A cash grab for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean without him, yeah. I mean every game that's Metal Gear after him is just going to be a cash grab at this point.
Yeah, even Rising was like pretty cancerous.
No, I'm really excited for this game. I mean, I don't really like scary games, and this definitely scares the fuck out of me. But
he's making it with the Silent Hill guy, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm
excited for it.
I think it's just probably one of the. I honestly, I'm not 100% sure anymore because we've seen some cool stuff, but it's still like one of my craziest good IPs that I've seen in a long time. It's like Kingdom Hearts crazy, like back when the game first came out. So I'm really excited to see how well it does. I just hope it has like that Last of Us story that really develops properly. So.
Yeah, well, it's gonna have a story. I can guarantee you that.
I just hope it's a good story that goes and develops well. Yeah.
Oh, you saying Metal Gear is not a good story?
I don't care for Metal Gear games, so I can't really say anything.
I'd love to. I'd like that meme right now with a little table in front of me. Tell me, explain to me why, because convince me that it's not good. But no, I know that the baby is definitely like a form of rebirth. Like Kojima's just ready to go and move on, and I'm excited to see where he's gonna go. It's gonna be scary, and there's gonna be a lot of shots at Konami, I can guarantee you.
So last thing, what do you think they ate at the end of the trailer? I think it's a fetus.
No, dude, that was like some sort of fetus bug.
It's a fetus though, right?
No, but it was like crunchy. It was like a bug. It looked like wormy.
Yeah, but they said that they have to eat it in order to not fast forward in age, because when the creatures get you, you fast forward so much that you die. Is what the premise sounds like, I guess.
I'm not saying I'd put it past Kojima.
I just thought it was human fetuses or something. I don't know.
But from where I was looking at it, it did not look like a human fetus.
Okay.
Like, it kind of looks like an insect.
I thought it just looked like some sort of fetus.
But
I just
I would
wasn't
not
sure.
put it back past Kojima. Like, easily that could be a game mechanic of just like eating fetuses.
I'm still trying to figure out how the baby is able to see all these like fucking creatures with the little light thing. I'm just like, holy shit. He's just like, let me plug my baby in. And then he's like, hey, little guy, can you help me see these evil things? And he's like, goo goo. And it's just like, bruh, everywhere. And I'm like, oh, okay. You're fucked.
Yeah, Kojima's out of his mind, for sure.
Yeah.
I just love when Norman shows up on the sands. He's just like got this little like baby in the umbilical cord. I'm just like, you did it, Kojima.
But now it makes more sense. Now it at least makes more sense to me. I'm okay with the baby. It does. It really does. You have to look at it like the agent mechanic and then these creatures that only can be seen by babies with flashlights hooked up to them. It makes more sense now.
Yeah, like they can only be shown through innocence.
I don't even know, man. I'm trying to think about that. So
That was a
hard.
total joke because the one lady gives him a note and says like, "Can you see them?" And he's like, "No, but I kind of like have like this baby mechanism that I made, and I can kind of like get where they're at."
No, he says that he can like feel them, but he can't see them.
Yeah, right. Like he can sense them.
I think the
but,
baby mechanic everyone has. I think everyone gets their own fucking baby umbilical cord and shit.
but she can see it.
Yeah,
It's
but
not-
she's
she was
also
asking,
his
like-
dead wife.
I didn't catch that.
Oh, in the trailer, like he was like, "You don't remember who I am," and she turns and it like literally is his wife.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, okay, did she just like age like back because she just keeps eating like these fetuses, or is she like rebirthed or something? And then like she was the I don't even know.
Exactly. How does
I
it
don't
make more
even
sense
know.
after this trailer?
I-
It doesn't make more sense.
It makes more sense in the aspect that a baby will save you. So I understand why they protect the babies now, and rebirth is
Yeah.
a thing. It makes. That's it. It makes.
There's gonna be lots of themes. I'm gonna write a whole novel on this game.
I want to do like a 10-page senior thesis and like psych evaluation on this game.
Oh, easily.
Like go to college, just like fucking skip every class besides my senior capstone. I don't even know, dude.
Just write it and publish it, dude. You might be like the Phantom Menace guy who posted the Jar Jar Sith Lord theory and got tons of money.
Maybe I will.
You just gotta have a really well-rounded argument. Babies.
Oh god, this game is gonna be so good.
Have people
Yeah.
had enough of Death Stranding?
Also, everyone was mad that there was no release date announced, and I was not surprised.
I'm not surprised. That's gonna be like
Everyone was freaking out. I was like, no. Lydia was
2020.
like, Liz, like, when's the release date? And she was searching Twitter. Everyone's mad that there's no release date. And I'm like, yeah, it's probably a ways off.
I thought they
They
said
were
it
like
was a
Last
next gen
Guardian.
game though.
It's gonna be like Last Guardian levels of like this game's coming.
I think it's a next gen game. I think it's a 2020, 2021 game for sure when next gen comes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say a
All right.
2020 release sounds pretty reasonable.
That's a long ways off though. For like how hype this gets, a long ways off.
I mean, we
Damn.
wouldn't have seen Metal Gear Solid 5 for a while if he actually got to finish it.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about The Last of Us Part 2? What do we have to say about that?
It looks good. I never played the first one.
Jimmy,
Wait, weren't you just
giving me
talking about The
closed
Last-
mouth thing?
Okay. I've been holding in this one for a while. I did not like The Last of Us at all.
Really?
I didn't even finish it.
Wow.
And it wasn't the story. But the story didn't get me through it because the gameplay gave me AIDS. Okay, the
That's
stealth
a hot
mechanics.
take, Guag Diggly. Bro.
The stealth mechanics are fucking trash. I am tired of looking for fucking ladders. Why do I have to search the fucking area for a ladder? Like, why does it take me 30 minutes to find a fucking ladder
That's
when you
part of
could
the
just put it
game.
right by the fucking wall? Like, Jesus
Damn.
Christ, this isn't a fucking, like, you know, I understand we're scavenging, but dude, like, it took me 30 minutes to find a ladder once, and that was the day I fucking quit playing that game because I'm just done with it. It's too much scavenging. Like,
Bro.
it beats you down every step of the way. Like every time I'll
It's
try
brutal.
and do this, and then
It's brutal.
yeah, but it's not brutal to means. It seems like it's just brutal to be like a dick to you. They're just like, yeah, we're just gonna hide this ladder like all the way over here, and you have to like search through like 7 trip mines and all this shit going on and all these walkers, and it's just like just to find a ladder. Like no, and it's
Dude,
like
I
something he could easily climb up. Like, dude, if I couldn't find a ladder after 10 minutes, I would just jump that shit. Like, come on.
Dude, I wanna record the whole rant and just put it on the Last of Us subreddit and just fucking watch you get torn to shreds.
Put it on there, man. People will laugh at me
Holy
and just say I'm bad
shit.
or whatever, but
They
dude, I
would.
couldn't take that game. Like,
I mean, I get it though. I understand where you're coming from. I loved it, but I get where you're coming from. I really do. Totally understand.
yeah,
Damn.
it just wasn't. It wasn't enough for me. Like, I don't know. I thought like, if you're striving for like realism and you're gonna make me look for a ladder that hard,
Yeah.
don't have like some weird sequence where I'm like swinging from a rope upside down, shooting zombies with a shotgun. Like,
Fair enough.
those two tones don't mix together. Like, we're going super ultra realistic, and yeah, they have like ship counters, and you can't take your ship out apparently or something, and all this extra realism of hiding and skulking and scrounging for a ladder and all this other stuff, and then oh yeah, we'll just swing you from a rope and you'll just be blasting people for fun. And it's like, what the fuck is this game trying to do? I don't know. I did not enjoy it.
All right, so we'll skip over that one. Okay. So I'm gonna real quick go through what I'm excited about, because I know you two probably aren't very. I'm excited for Halo. Jimmy, I know you guys are both giving me look. Okay, I'm pumped for the new Halo. I got psyched when I saw that they were releasing a new one. It's probably not gonna come out for a long time still, but Microsoft like opened the gate, like right out the gate. They're like, boom, new Halo, here you go. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Gears of War 5. Jimmy and I talked a little bit before the show today, and Jimmy said about horde mode is like the only thing that he liked pretty much. That's about it. I think I'm going to quote Jimmy here. The gameplay mechanics were dog shit or something like that.
I stand by that statement. I don't stand. I liked it better than The Last of Us.
Yeah. Fair
I
enough.
liked
Okay.
it a lot better than The Last of Us.
That's, from what you just said, that is not saying much. All right. So I'm excited for those. And then I'm gonna give you guys one more topic here. We can talk about it, or we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, and then we'll wrap up the show. One more game I forgot about. Jump Force. Are either of you guys hyped for Jump Force?
No.
Okay, so you said that in the way that I need a little more elaboration on why, because that was
literally
very
the most
emphatic.
dog shit fighting game I've ever seen in my life.
Well, did you ever play Mortal Kombat X? That game wasn't that great.
No, I played the last Mortal Kombat.
That was Mortal Kombat X. Yeah.
That game's amazing. The mechanics are actually really well done.
Yeah, it's okay.
Did you play it competitively? Because I've played and watched it competitively.
Over fighting games because I don't play them enough, and you're gonna win every time. So I will crawl. I will slink back into my cave.
No,
and let you
Jump
declare
Force
you the winner.
looks great on paper. The issue is it just looks really bad. I mean, the characters are way too overly glossy. The fight-in right now is super stiff and really, really, really awkward. It's like I've wanted a game like this forever, but why would you make it fully 3D open world? Why would you make the characters look so like on fucking speed? And why would you show a trailer that's just so stiff? I mean, I see Goku and Frieza and Naruto. I'm getting a little hyped. Then I look at Dragon Ball FighterZ, and it is one of the most
amazing.
Beautiful fighting games I've ever seen in my life.
That game looks so good. I need to play it. It looks amazing.
It's amazing. It's an amazing fighting game. The mechanics are great. The art style's importantly sophisticated. It's true to the nature. Jump Force just sounds like they saw and read how hype Dragon Ball FighterZ was going, and they just wanted to cash in on it. And unfortunately, this is not the first time they've done something like this, and I'm just kind of over it. If you want to talk about a good fighting game, look at the new My Hero Academia fighting game. That one is actually great. Looks amazing. That one looks good.
Yeah, I'm watching Jump Force right now, and I'm kind of, the mechanics look really, like they look clunky on their gameplay trailer.
I mean, even the Naruto Shippuden Ninja Storm games aren't this bad, which is why I'm so surprised that it looks like this.
Yeah, hopefully that one stays in development a little longer.
So you guys like the idea of Jump Force?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Execution looks dog shit.
But they've done this before in the past. Just don't forget about that. They have tried to do this before in the past, and they've never executed it right. And I'm just too depressed at this point to even consider this game in the future. So
you have no hope for Jump Force?
I don't have any hope for any game that's going to incorporate all the different shonen Jump characters. Like it's just not happening apparently. I don't know. They can't get it right.
So, are you guys talking about the E3 announcement trailer that you didn't like?
Yeah. Well, whatever gameplay footage, whatever thing. That
I watched some footage on IGN.
Yeah, whatever the one is where it's Goku and Frieza and like Naruto and Luffy and whatnot.
Wow,
Yeah.
I must not know anything about fighting games. So I think it looks hype as fuck.
It looks
I
really
am
slow.
not a fighting game
It
expert.
looks really slow and clunky.
It looks really clunky. I'll have to show you another video from like another fighting game, and you'll just have to like, I'll look at the Naruto ones because I think they're actually decent. But it just looks so clunky compared to that. I mean, even Smash Bros looks smoother than that.
Yeah.
I'll be the guy who takes the hot take and says I'm guessing it's probably actually might not be too bad.
It's gonna be a casual game. It's gonna be a cash grab casual game.
I'm a casual fighter game player, so
Carson should pick up and feel good about himself when he can beat Tyler once.
I'm gonna play Jump Force competitively because it's dog shit, and nobody else who actually is good at these games will try to play it. So I will be the best.
But look up the new My Hero Academia fighting game, Boku no Hero. It's actually really fucking good. So I'd recommend looking at that if you want to look at a good new fighting game. I just sent you on Facebook a link to the Naruto games, which I think looks way better, and it has a 3D style. And yep. So yeah, no, the new Boku no Hero game actually looks really good. I don't know if you've ever watched the anime, but it's just about a high school where kids can go to be real professional superheroes. And if the game Jump Force was designed more like the My Hero Academia fighting game was, even the art style down to a T, I think it would be great. I just don't know why they have to go so over. Because you know what Jump Force reminds me of? It reminds me of those Unreal Engine demo things that people create where it's like Goku in like an open world flying around.
Yep, I've seen those.
But those are not polished. Those are demos. Why are you going to make a game that's like literally a tech demo? It doesn't make sense.
Okay, dude, I don't know we just have completely different views on what looks good because I think Jump Force looks way fucking cooler than the Naruto thing you sent me. I don't know why, but damn, maybe I am just not on par to fighting game.
I think to you like. I mean, it just sounds like you're really down with the visuals because I mean,
like
Jump Force looks pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, I want a game that runs just super smoothly in all aspects. I want no lag in the fights. I want combos to be set up easy. I want it to play like I'm legitimately able to have all the power as the characters should be. And the Jump Force just looks like, I mean, there's no way Goku would take a break. I mean, it doesn't feel like I'm playing superhero, you know?
That's your. There's so many things to talk about this game, but you're like, Goku doesn't take a break.
But that's the thing.
I'm pretty sure there is like he sits there all the time like thinking about it. He's like.
But when he's fighting,
he's doing there. What do you think he's just? You think he's just pumping up? No, he's taking a break, dude.
Goku doesn't take break. Fuck this game. I'm done. This game sucks. Everything about it terrible.
But that's not the point. The point is that he doesn't take a break in the middle of a fight. Like you would literally, if you watch the footage, he'll like fight and like hit and stuff, and there's some sort of lag after his hits. Like, why would you fight and like punch someone and then spend like a second after you punch them admiring their fist and then throw another punch?
That's what I'm saying. It's clunky.
It is. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking at specifically. That's what bothers me. It's just I want it to be smooth. Like you watch Dragon Ball FighterZ or even Mortal Kombat, and it's like you just hit, special, throw your batarang, blow something up, just smooth.
So, yeah, a lot of fun stuff at E3 this year. When we do our Hot Garbage podcast, Extra Life 24-hour streamaganza, can we play Super Mario Party?
Well, we technically can't because it's not online, but we can play mini games.
Well, we'll fly Jimmy out to Minnesota if I'm there by then, and we'll just play Mario Party 24-hour streamaganza. We'll do it up.
That sounds fun,
dude. That'd be awesome. We should totally do like a Hot Garbage podcast 24-hour stream one of these months.
Yes, that sounds awesome.
That'd be dope as shit.
It's just gonna be League because I don't play anything else with you guys.
Well, we have till fall to get some new games on our.
I know, but none of us have the same systems. Jimmy doesn't have a PS4. You don't have a PS4.
We all have computers.
Yeah. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna play besides League?
That's the mission.
The
We gotta
master.
find
Well,
something.
let's play Battle for Middle Earth.
Oh no, please not for 24 hours.
That is the mission. We'll find
I'd
something that we
rather-
can all play besides League for 24 hours.
I'd rather shit my pants in public than play that for 24 hours.
We can add that to the 24-hour stream. We can go mobile.
I'll play the Battle for Middle Earth. I won't. I'll play it.
I'm just picturing Tyler just sitting on a park bench, just shitting his pants in public. Giving I just like filming it, watching.
I'm okay with that. I'd rather do that than play that game for 24 hours.
We could have like a 30-minute circle jerk at some point, just kind of take things to a whole new level. We'll see what happens.
Well, hold on. If we're doing that, we gotta play the Muffin game.
Oh no.
No, I'm done. All right.
Live on stream.
Oh,
Watch
on
us
that note.
Twitch.tv.
All right, we're gonna wrap up this week's episode on that note. I'm glad that we're glad to be back. Got our scheduling stuff figured out. Hopefully we'll try to do stuff more consistently. This is like a Thursday. Hopefully we'll have an episode this Sunday. Hopefully we'll get this uploaded soon, maybe, and then I guess.
I guess this is more of like an official thing and not on a podcast, but I don't really give a fuck. Do you want me to? Are we gonna send the league video? Are we sending it? You want to send it? Was I supposed to send it? No one gave me confirmation to send it, so I'm.
If the league video was ready,
I said it's good, and Carson gave a thumbs up. So that's,
okay, I guess okay. I wasn't sure if that was send it or like bend it. So okay, we'll double dip this week.
Thumbs up and a yes.
We're gonna double dip this week. Carson, can you point towards the top of your screen and say click this video to go watch our new League of Legends thing?
Click this video to watch. Click this link to check out our new League of Legends video.
I don't even know if I can do that, but I'm gonna try. So hopefully that works out.
Yeah, it's right up here. Props to Jimmy and Tyler for doing all the work on this. I did absolutely nothing with this video. I did no work as per usual. I just show up, do all the talking, get all the credit. That's what I do. So we'll have that for you. We'll upload this. This may be this week's episode. Might not do it on Sunday, but by the time you're listening to this, it won't matter. So, with that, I am Carson, me, myself, and Kate Quinnell, with Jimmy Guagdigli Runschmidt and Tyler Astrox Katzman signing off this week. We will see you guys next week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Later.
Don't matter, you're no fun, your friends aren't cool, and what you do is nothing to brag about, unless it's something everyone has been talking about, or wish that they had. If it's branded as valuable, and if it gets a lot of looks, if your social status improves, then she might take interest in you, but that's the only reason why she would. She's not a good person, she's only cute, and this selfish, shallow piece of shit inside of her makes her ugly as sin. Time and time again, I've given her a chance. I'd almost believed that there was a human inside of her that really fucking cared, but I asked for too much, invested in a hollow, empty shell, the kind that gets filled with superficial trash. Not a soul, no heart. My friend, the monster eats and sleeps and breathes the struggles of individuals just like yours, sustained by your grief. My friend, the narcissist only cares about how good you can make her look, emotionally handicapped. take your love